What's going on, guys? This is Alex from Viral Roofer, and today I'm going to show you the exact system that we use to build and grow profitable door knocking teams. This is what we use for all of our clients, and it's been proven to be the number one fastest and most effective way to hire, grow, and scale your door knocking sales team. Better than Indeed or even referrals. Now, this process is pretty simple, but it does involve certain skills and experience. It's like, you can explain to a new sales rep how to sell a roof, but they won't really become savages until you take them door knocking a few times, right? Exactly. Skills and experience. You need both. So it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars in trial and error to develop and perfect this process. And it's not something that's easily replicated. Everything here we will cover. It's common sense, but again, you need skills and experience for it to all come into play. First thing that we focus on is marketing the job. Now, this is easier said than done. And honestly, roofers, even recruiters don't fully understand. They don't know how to write copy. They don't know how to properly advertise. And they don't know how to sell a prospect on why they should care and invest their time, energy, and life into a company. The problem is roofers don't think like marketers, and they don't understand how to speak the language of a young, hungry, eager to learn sales rep. This is something that is completely taken care of when we come into the picture. Now, marketing is only one piece of the process. The candidates who apply, those are leads. And as you know from running a sales organization, leads need to go through a process once they enter your system. Leads alone do not buy. They need to be closed, nurtured, need to be followed up with. Again, leads alone don't buy. Same thing here. Applicants alone don't come on board to your team. They need to be followed up with, nurtured, and brought into the onboarding process. Job platforms are super competitive, so you have to stand out with your offer. Not only your offer and your company, but also yourself. People work for people. People got to want to work for you. The next important factor to consider is screening the candidates. If your goal is to hire 5 people, you're more than likely going to have to sit through hundreds of applicants in order to accomplish that. Now, this is very time consuming, and honestly, you really don't want to do that. Not only do you have to pre-qualify them based on their resumes, but you also have to export those candidates from the platform and reach out to them one by one. Now, do you have the time for that? No, you are the CEO of your business. You should be focused on the money-making activity. Our process is unique because we are taking over everything that we've just discussed. We build out your very own recruiting CRM where we can contact them and even retarget them at a later date if need be. Through direct one-on-one contact, we screen exactly the type of candidate that they are. And if they don't answer the first time, we follow up with them again and again and again and again until they say no. It's either a yes or a no. There's no such thing as ghosting here. Mind you, these are leads that have opted in, they're interested, and they're ready to work. They're pre-qualified by us, but the catch is your job isn't the only one that they've applied to. They likely submitted the same resume to 20 other companies, so you have to stand out. In order to stand out, you have to build your personal brand and stay on top of mind. Remember, people work for people. Yes, they apply to each and every company, but they stay because they like where they work. So we post a job, we generate a high volume of applicants, we review hundreds of new resumes on a daily basis, and we reach out to each and every one of those qualified applicants. And that's only the beginning. Most of these people, they're not going to answer right away. It's just how people are. You probably didn't answer right away, right? And the good ones are probably already selling roofs for your competitor or for somewhere else. That's why following up is so important and personal branding is so important. That's how you distinguish yourself separate from the rest of the businesses out there. You've got a great candidate on the phone. We run them through a phone screening, and our phone screenings take about between 10 to 20 minutes. And the thing is, these screenings can't be one-sided. We're going to ask them questions, but they're also going to ask us questions about who they're going to work for. Remember, it's very competitive out there. So it's the nature of the beast. And let's just call it what it is. That's where most recruiters fail. They're not marketers or salespeople. They don't know how to uncover what someone is truly looking for. Again, money isn't everything. I mean, if we're being very honest, guys, 70% no-show rate for a lot of businesses that we take on as clients. Before we come on board, they have a 70% no-show rate, and we usually bring that down. So now you got a candidate, they're a great fit. What happens next? Well, now you need to get them to actually show up for the final interview. You need to automate the scheduling of that and implement reminder automations, text messages, emails, etc., so on and so forth. Now, let's just be very honest. Is this impossible to do? No, it's not impossible. You can learn it the way I've learned it, but it takes way too much time. And if you're not tech savvy, setting up all these automations are probably a pain in itself. Trust me, it took me a long time to learn this stuff. I was not a happy camper when I was first trying to figure out how to set up automations, text automations, email automations, building out the CRM. It was a pain. To do this yourself, you're going to have to spend dozens of hours per week digging through hundreds or even thousands of resumes. You're going to have to perform phone screens with tens or even hundreds of people, and that isn't even including the time it takes to actually interview these clients. And not to mention, you're probably going to waste a shit ton of money trying to perfect the process and generate the right type of candidates. Now, do you have the time or the patience for all of that? No, you have an actual business to run. Remember, to get 5 hires, you're going to have to dig through the call schedule and interview hundreds of candidates, and that's just not a good use of your time. Especially when you factor in the churn rate, definitely not worth your time. The only way you grow your sales team and your roofing business is by having a consistent recruiting process. The ultimate recruitment funnel works, and it works because we take all of the heavy lifting. You don't have to write the job post. You don't have to write the copy. You don't have to script the ad. You don't even have to shoot the ad or edit the ad or run the ad. You don't have to build a CRM. You don't have to do the pre-qualifying interview. You don't have to review the resumes. Listen, we do it all. Once they're pre-qualified, you just have to interview, pick the ones that you like, and hire. That's it. You're a roofer. You're not a tech whiz. You like easy. We really like easy. And successful businesses that make a shit ton of money also really like easy. So let's keep things easy. At the end of the day, why would you ever waste your time doing anything else but the money-making activities? If you're ready to scale your door-knocking team and you're ready to invest into leveraging a proven system that works, so you can focus on what really matters, whether it's scaling your business or spending more time with your family, click the button below, book a call with our team. And it's a very straightforward process. I'm not a salesy guy. I'm just going to tell you what we do, answer your questions. I might have some questions myself. And then that's pretty much it. We'll see if we're a good fit. If we are, great. If we're not, I'm going to ask you why. You'll tell me why. Okay, cool. Thanks. Have a good day. Thank you for your time. Again, very straightforward, to the point. I don't have the time to sit here and persuade people. You don't have time to sit there and listen to me try to persuade you. It's either this fits or it doesn't fit. So if you're ready to fix this reoccurring problem, because like we all know, building a door knocking team is hard. They come, they go, they come, they go. You're scrambling. There's a storm. You're trying to hurry up. You're trying to find people. Listen, I know. Trust me, I know. And if you're ready to add top-notch salespeople to your team and bring in an extra $200,000 top-line revenue, again, click the button below, book a call, and we'll talk soon. Looking forward to it. Let's go.